Hello students, on this video session I am just going to explain the elements of directing. Let us understand what are the elements of directing and the importance of these directing elements in the organization. Elements are also known as the parts of the direction. So let us understand each part of the direction. The first one is supervision, motivation, leadership, communication. Let us understand on this video the two elements of directing, that is supervision and motivation. First one, supervision. What do you mean by supervision? In simple term, a supervision can be understood as the process of guiding the employees what the efforts they are putting to achieve the organizational goals and other resources to accomplish the desired objectives. So, in simple, supervision is guiding the employees in all the aspects. Let us understand the importance of supervision. It is also known as the role of supervisor. First point, supervisor maintains day-to-day contact and maintain a friendly relation with workers. A good supervisor acts as a guider, friend and philosopher to the worker. So, this point will says you that a supervisor must maintain a day-to-day contact with the workers. So for that reason, he or she must be friendly with workers and should maintain a harmony relationship with the workers. So that will help the supervisors to guide the employees in a proper way. And also, he must act as a guider, friend, and philosopher to the workers in every stage of the problem what they will face. Second point says that a supervisor acts as a link between workers and management because he convey the management idea to the workers, whatever the notices and memos or any information to be informed to the subordinates or workers. So everything will be given in the reference of the supervisor. So he will be act as a link between the workers and management. And also, if any complaints or anything, any problems of the workers, that has to be deal with the management. So each and every complaints and the problems has to be discussed with the management. So he will be acting as a link between the workers and the management. Supervisors play a key role in maintaining the group unity among workers placed under his control. He assort out internal differences and maintain a harmony among workers. So basically, a supervisor play a key role in maintaining a group unity. First, he has to bring a group unity among the workers by discussing each and every problems and finding a solution for the each problems. And also, he must be the problem solver. To bring the harmony among the workers, he must cooperate with each and everyone. Supervisors ensures the performance of work according to the target set. He takes the responsibility for task achievement and motivates his workers effectively. So here this points will says you that by directly or indirectly he will set the standards or he will set the target to the workers. Those target he has to take the responsibility how they have to achieve that one. So he has to motivate them to the workers to achieve the each and every task whatever he set the target. Supervisors provides a good on the job training to the workers and employees. A skilled and knowledgeable supervisor can build a efficient team of workers. So basically, I can say guiding in the sense you must give the instruction on the particular job while it is going on or while it is in the process. So supervisor will act as a good intermediate between workers and the management. Same thing, he will be act as a trainer. So he has to train the workers during the job. So that training is known as the on the job training. So a skilled and a knowledgeable supervisor is very important to instruct and guiding the workers in the aspect of on the job training. Supervisory leadership plays a key role in influencing the workers in the organization. A supervisor with good leadership quality can build up the high morale among the workers. So this point will says you that supervisory leadership plays a key role in influencing the workers. So here a supervisor will be act as a role model to the workers or team members. So a person who will be having a good leadership quality, who can be the problem solver, who can be have a self confidence, that is self esteem, immediately that will bring the workers the morale, I can say increase the morale of the workers by influencing that particular supervisor. This completes the importance of supervision and also the role of supervisor. One more point, a good supervisor analyze the work performance and give feedback to the workers. He suggests the way and means to developing a work skill. So this point will says you that he can suggest a best solution for the developing the work skill. So first of all, he has to collect all the actual performance of the workers, and he can give a feedback to the workers for wherever they have to improve. Second element of directing, that is motivation. Definition, according to William G. Scott, motivation means a process of stimulating people to achieve to accomplish desired goal. So this definition states that a motivation means the process of stimulating is nothing but that is encouragement. So motivation is nothing but that is encouragement of the people to accomplish a desired goal. So here the most important aspect of the motivation, that is motive. A motive is anything that is object or any other element. A motive is an inner state that energies, activates or moves and directs behavior towards goal. So basically it may be anything. It may be the energies, or it may be activates, or it may be any kinds of the move or directs. So each and every that is which is used to motivate the workers, no, that element is known as a motive. Let us understand the importance of motivation. Motivation helps to improve the performance level of employees as well as the organization. So basically it will help to improve the levels of the performance level of the management. If the performance level of the employees is increases, similarly the it will finds on the organization. Immediately the organization performance will increase. Motivation helps to change the negative or indifferent attitudes of the employees to positive attitude. So similarly, I can say it will help the organization to change the negative attitude towards the positive attitude. It may be top level management or it may be a lower level management. Anyone can get a motivate by for changing their attitude towards negative to positive. Motivation helps to reduce the employees turnover and thereby saves the cost of new recruitment and training. So this point will says you that it will help to reduce the employees turnover. So turnover in the sense that the can say the leaving the organization. So people, the employees will not leave the organizations if you have the proper motivation strategies. And also, if they are not leaving, it will not add the cost to the recruitment and selection. So for that reason, motivation saves the cost of new recruitment and training. Motivation helps to reduce the absenteeism in the organization. So here, if you have the proper motivation strategy which will increase the employees morale, so immediately the employees absentees will be reduced. Motivation helps the managers to induce the change smoothly without much resistance from people. So this point will says you that you can reduce the, I can say you can reduce the resistance from the employees. So that is employees will not resist for the changes. So they will the changes along with a suitable motivation strategy, immediately they can adopt that particular change in the organization in a smooth manner. This completes the importance of motivation and also the importance of supervision. So on this video we have learned the meaning of motivation, meaning of supervision, importance of motivation and importance of supervision. So if you have any doubts regarding these points, you can reach me by WhatsApp. Thank you.